Everybody, or not good morning. What am I saying? I must be horribly mistaken. It is evening, right? It is evening. We are doing Zoo to Do today. At the National Zoo. Well, we're not actually at the National Zoo, but we're talking about the National Zoo. And we're not going to waste any time today. So a little bit about the zoo to begin with. Hey, Carol. A little bit about the zoo. First off, they have the zoo was founded in 1889. It sits on 163 acres. It is home to more than 2,200 animals, representing almost 400 species. Now, the zoo does have daily animal demos, but you can check the website. Those do change periodically. I'm just going to go in and take a look at what they have, and we'll go through the schedule, because I didn't type all of it in because it's actually pretty lengthy. Okay, I didn't ask for that. What is this? I did not ask for that. What? This is not the screen that I had. I had a much different looking screen. Okay, so I can't find the screen that I was originally looking at, so we're going to just go through and talk about some of the exhibits to begin with, and once I get the other thing figured out, we'll go through that. So they have the birdhouse, Claws and Paws Pathway, naked mole rats. They have American bison, the American Trail, elephant trails, Asia trails, a kids farm, great cats, reptile discovery center, Amazonia. Ooh, that sounds fun. Africa Trail, small mammal house, and primates. Now, what I don't know is how to get to the rest of the information. Maybe today's events? No. National Zoo What was it called? Daily Animal Demos. Okay, so these can sometimes change. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't know you guys couldn't see me. So, on the American Trail at 11:15 a.m., they have a seal or sea lion demo. 1:15, you get to keep your choice on what animal they feature. 10:30 a.m., you meet at the Andean Bear Keeper. And at 1:30, that's the same program just done over again. At 11:45 on the Asian Trail or Asia Trail, they have animal feedings. There will be signs at the exhibit saying who's being fed. At 10:30, again, same thing. On the African Trail, at 1:15 p.m., it is Keeper's Choice. At the Small Mammal House, it is 10:30 a.m. and at 2 p.m. at the Small Mammal House. The Elephant Trails, at 3 p.m., you meet at the Elephant Community Center. At 11 a.m. at Reptile Discovery, you get to meet a reptile or an amphibian. At 2 p.m., you get to meet another reptile or amphibian. At 11:30 for primates, you meet at the gorilla. You get to meet a gorilla keeper. I haven't got that far yet. At 2 p.m., meet Claws and Paws, the pathway. Meet at the Claws and Paws pathway, and you get to meet one of their keepers. The Kids Farm at 11 a.m. and again at 1:30 p.m. Hi, predecessor. At Amazonia at 11 a.m. they do a pool feeding. I'm assuming that is fish, but I don't know. At 2:30 again, they have Keeper's Choice. At the Birdhouse, they have 10:30 a.m. at Shorebirds, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. At 10:30 a.m., Keeper Chat Ducks. And at 11 a.m., Songbirds, Mondays, Tuesdays, or Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. And that is that. See what else I have on my weekend. Now, this is not necessarily something you can just do at the zoo. Chocolate. And all of those animal demos may be moved, canceled, or postponed due to weather or keeper schedules. So always check to make sure that those things are going. And as far as I know, those are free. Another thing that they have that you can do at home is you can do the webcams. And to find the webcams, at the top, it's going to say Visit Animals Support Membership Education Conservation. Go up and click on Animals. It's going to give you a drop-down list. And, whoa. Webcams are the fourth choice. Once you do that, it's going to open up different choices that you can pick. They're going to be having Giant Panda Cam. That is not open yet. They have Black-Footed Ferret Cam. And I will say this. The ferrets are really fun to watch. They're pretty much always active. The Naked Mole Rat Cam may be active. It's usually at feeding time. So it's in there where they put where the keepers put the food, and the animals do come in, and you'll sometimes see them eating. It is in black and white though, so just know that, or it seems to be in black and white. There's Lion Cam. And this is the first time that I've been in where they actually have, I don't know if you can see them, they actually have lions. That is a first, at least a first for me. And they also have Asian Elephant Cam, or Elephant Cam. And again, I'm actually really surprised. And I'll show you why in a heartbeat. There is actually... There's actually an elephant. And he's awake and moving. Now this zoo doesn't have, for whatever reason, you would think being the National Zoo, they would have a lot more things that you can do, but they don't. They really don't. Now there is an animal adventure guide, and it guides you through all of the major exhibits in the zoo, and it takes you 2 hours to do this. And I don't know why I exited out of that. I did not mean to. Oh, somebody is... So we are actually going to go through some of this with you, just so you can see what it is that you're doing. So I'm assuming that you would start this off actually at the zoo. This is totally... Darn it. It is totally free. You can follow your own adventure. You don't have to go straight through. We are going to do, I think, I don't know. We're going to look at the Asia Trail. I will cover it. I just haven't got there yet. All right, maybe there it goes. Okay. So they give you several different things. I know, Carol, I know. I'm just covering what I have, and then I'll add. So you have your choice of which animal you're going to look at. And since I really like the clouded leopard, oh, I guess it doesn't. They have pictures of the animals, and if you click on the picture, it tells you what it is. And then if you move further down, they talk about enrichment and what enrichment is. You can meet, they talk a little bit about the clouded leopards. They have a female and a male, and they arrived at the zoo in 2019. They are a socially bonded pair, but they have not bred. And they want, this is, I think, for kids. You want to try and act out behaviors. And then what, they have a thing that asks you what behaviors that you're seeing at the zoo. And so it might be trees, tall trees for climbing, hanging toys, logs for walking between trees, Kong feeders, plastic balls, shady trees, hiding places. And then you can test your knowledge. Clouded leopards, house cat, or lion. And you have to drag it. So they give you clouded leopard, house cat, or lion. And the question is, which cat roars? Well, of course, that is going to be the lion. The house cat purrs. And the clouded leopard chuffs. And I got it correct. And then they have Meet the Giant Pandas. Yeah, it's designed to be very interactive. They will tell you that sometimes the pandas are going to be inside or outside. They have 3 pandas, a cub, a male, and a female. True or false? Giant pandas are bears. Yes, you do it, I'm assuming, on your phone at the zoo. So giant pandas are in fact bears. And it'll tell you if it's correct or not. They have a giant panda cam when that is going. And then they take you into the next area, which would be the next stop is Elephant Trails. So it takes you, it is a 16-minute walk? No. But a 14-minute walk through it. They give you a restroom break. I guess they figure by that time you might need one. Very interactive. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. So this is what you get when you click on it. Sorry, that was very quick. That's what you get if you click on it. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. But if you do click on it, it tells you what every part is. The Elephant Community Center habitat. The elephant portion of the Elephant Community Center is made up of a sanded, so the sand is 4 feet deep. It includes a splash pool and a shower mister that the elephants can control. The elephants have a self-activated shower. So that is really, really cool. What else did I have? They also have something else. And I think if you have kids, I think that is something very cool. Now, they also have under education. They have upcoming programs. They have Little Critters Nature Play. This is what Carol was talking about. It is done Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays from 9:30 to 1:30. And they have, it's a free choice activity stations, water play, story times. The theme of the events change weekly. And then they also have other stuff. So, for instance, exploring ecosystems with otters. This is a virtual on Zoom webinar. It's for grades kindergarten through 8. It's from 2 p.m. to 2:50. And again, it is virtual. It is a Zoom webinar. They also have other events. They also have zoo. They also have video series that they talk about. One is called I Wonder, and the other one is Careers Video Series. It talks about such things as how do scientists study birds, and they are in Spanish and in English. What is migration? What is an amphibian? What does it mean to be endangered? What are the layers of the rainforest? What is a mammal? Do animals at the zoo go to the doctor? And so on and so on and so forth. So those are basically for kids. They also have Go Outside and Explore with Caden. It is Beyond Your Door video series. These encourage you to get out into nature and explore. They have exploring under logs, exploring a pond, exploring colors in nature, exploring turtles, and exploring using your senses. I have not watched any of them, but you know, if you have kids or grandkids, you can watch those. They also have classroom activities. They have self-guided e-learning. So you sort of can move at your own pace. Animal Cam Bingo. And you download the bingo cards. They have learning labs, designed activities for kids pre-K through 5. I usually don't go over this stuff only because usually there's way more stuff. So for teens, they also have other things that they can watch. and can go through. They also have high school summer programs for college credit. So a high school student can sign up through the George Mason University, and it's conservation field work, and they can get credit for that, which is pretty cool. And that might be for college students and high school students. I think it's high school students. And then for adults and college age kids, they have, for teachers, they have professional development, internships for college kids, conservation biology training, offers hands-on conservation biology training for undergrads, graduates, professionals, and high school students, careers, and volunteers. So ways that you can volunteer at the zoo. It is all really, really cool. But I think basically that is it. There isn't a lot of stuff for the public to do. And I should have picked a different zoo, but I thought, we're going to go ahead and cover it because why not? And I didn't think it would take a super long time to do, but it is what it is. I do want to talk about something very cool that is going to be happening probably within, I would think, the next week. I thought so. I typically don't do a lot of the educational stuff, only because a lot of it is repetition. And it just gets in, I feel like I'm in over my head with some of that stuff. Now I'm not going to be able to find her because I'm not on... hold on. I will come back to it. I'm not going to play the whole video, but we are going to be talking with a lady from Australia, or I'm going to be actually. She keeps huntsman spiders, and we are going to be, and other stuff, and I'm going to be doing an interview with her at some point. We haven't scheduled it, but as you can tell, they're about the size of a tarantula. I encourage you to watch the video. I don't think I'm going to do it live, but if I get enough attention from that video, I might ask her to do a live with me if at all possible. Of course, that live will be Australian time, not American time. So, when I post that, please watch the video. I don't know what she's going to do. I have not sent her questions yet because I really haven't had a chance. Carol, where are the accessibility stuff? Oh no. She thinks that the lady I'm interviewing is going to be is creepy. The lady that I'm going to be she thinks that the lady I'm going to be interviewing is creepy. Okay, so first off, we are going to be talking about accessibility. Yeah, the spider lady. Wheelchairs are free. So you can pick up a free wheelchair. They are they are on a first serve basis. They also have electric vehicles. Now, if you take one of the electric vehicles, you have to have an ID or a driver's license. And you have to be at least 18 years old to rent one of those vehicles. They are $30 for members and $40 for non-members. They also have strollers. They have double strollers. They're also first come, first serve. They are $12 for members and $15 for non-members. They do not have shuttles at this time. They do tell you where the bathrooms are. Service animals are welcome at the zoo. However, if you just have an emotional support animal, probably not going to happen. They do have access services, including sign language or interpretation. Audio descriptions are available upon request. If you have somebody who fits into those areas, you have to plan your visit. They give you an email link that you can email them 2 weeks in advance to request services. They have an app that helps you find things. At the zoo, they describe exhibits with details about size, number of animals, signage. But you get an agent who is on with you for 30 minutes. Once that 30 minutes is up, you have to call back in and get another agent. You can also get social narratives. These are to help visitors with different things. So let's look at Amazonia. And maybe I will read it to you. I don't think, no, they are not. So these are for people who have special needs. And they talk about, you read these to people, okay? As I walk to the Amazonia exhibit, I may pass the kids' farm. As I walk by, I may see hogs, alpacas, and cows. I may notice a smell as I walk by these yards. So it's to help people know ahead of time about what's going to happen. I know I have arrived at Amazonia when I see double doors and a sign that says Amazonia. If you have never used one of these, a lot of times it is for autistic kids, but any kids can use them. I may see signs that tell me how to be safe while visiting in Amazonia. I will be safe and the animals will be safe too. Please do not tap on the glass. Things like that, keep off, and animals are not home at the moment. They might be out doing whatever. I may see a volunteer in a red shirt. The volunteer can tell me all about the animals and may have objects for me to touch. If they tell me it's okay, I can touch the objects if I want to. Inside of Amazonia, I may see different types of animals like birds, fish, frogs, and coral. Some animals, like these spoonbills, may roam freely throughout the exhibit. This is okay. They will stay safe, and so will I. It's important that I do not try to touch them. When I go inside, I may smell a different smell. I may see different kinds of exhibits, some that are open, others that are contained. I may see other people looking at the animals. There are 4 different areas where I may see animals: the fish pools, the field station, the rainforest, and the science gallery. The first exhibit area I may see is the fish pools. Here they have different animal aquarium exhibits where fish of all sizes and types live. I may see birds in this area as well. It may be warm and humid in this part of Amazonia, and it may have a different smell. So you get the idea that you're prepping them for what they're going to see, what they're going to smell. They're going to tell them about things that they're going to see so that they know ahead of time that this is here, they can't hurt you, and you are safe. And that's the whole idea, is they want the kids to know what's there. And these are really, really important because you don't want the kids feeling like they can't enjoy it. And this does. It takes them through the entire exhibit area. So that's what a story, that's what a social narrative is. Please note that social narratives may not reflect which exhibit buildings and areas of the zoo that are currently open. And you can pick and choose some of that. They have sensory friendly kits. Unfortunately, those kits are not available at this time. They have tactile elements. However, access to some elements may be restricted. They also have, if you need a quiet place, Labor Day through Easter, excluding Thanksgiving, is typically a less busy, quieter time of the year to visit the zoo. So during these times, it's less quiet. So people who do have sensory issues may feel a little bit more relaxed. They have events, special events that may pop up that kids with special needs may feel more relaxed visiting. And yeah, so they don't come out and tell you exactly what those events are necessarily. But they are going to tell you special events that may pop up, like they have Boo at the Zoo. Night of the Living Zoo is for adults. We're not going to go there. And And you can find out if those things are accessible or not. So that's basically it. We will be doing more of these zoo to-dos as long as they're getting views. If they're not getting views, I may cut them out. So if you like a particular series of videos, or you like say you really like the history of food videos, the best way to tell me that you enjoy those videos is to watch them, to view them. Because otherwise, periodically, I do go through and I do look at what's being watched. And if they're not being watched, I'm not going to get rid of those existing videos, but I'm not going to do any more. And that is what's happening with the interviews. The interviews are going to be replacing these videos that are not doing so well. They will stay up. I think it's the history of food videos that I'm getting rid of. Or not. I'm not getting rid of them. That's the wrong word. I think I talked about this in one of the posts. So also, the Smithsonian is a huge museum with tons of things to see and do. Right. I'm not gonna whatever that content is that is not doing well, I'm not gonna repeat it. So if I look in to playlist, that is so the edible plants, I'm gonna keep doing, however, only because, and they don't have a lot of likes, but some of them have like over 100 views. I'm gonna continue doing it because people are at least watching them for some period of time. But I'm not getting the likes I would like to see on them, but people again are watching them. Species focus I will keep. Prehistoric creatures, that is up for debate. I mean, I do have some pretty high views for my channel anyway. So that will probably stay. History of food. Well, let's see. I don't remember which one I said I was getting rid of. Carol, did I post that? Let's see. Maybe I did. I don't know. Because if I posted it, I don't necessarily have to go through. I can just read you what I posted. Right? Because that makes total sense. I know I post a lot of stuff in the community page, and I can't stress enough, every day or every other day, you should check and see if I posted anything, but you'll probably get notified anyway. So the taste test videos where I taste exotic fruits or native plants, it has 9 views. That's like out of 7 videos, only one of them has a view count of 9. And there's very few comments and only 1 like. That is not worth it for me to keep doing. I will either, if I feel like, you guys might want to see it, I will post it in another playlist instead of taste test videos. The face-to-face videos, as informative as I think they might be, they've gotten one video has gotten over 13 views. There are 7 videos in it. Some of them do have likes. Many of them only have 1 like, and one has only 2 likes. So, again, that one probably I'm not going to be doing face-to-face videos anymore. That's where I sit. Face-to-face videos are where I sit down and I talk to you about a topic. Sort of like, I think I did bushmeat. I'm not saying necessarily that I'm going to totally get rid of them. Right. You or predecessor. And it's been a while since I've done one of those videos. So I want to put out there what people are watching. So another thing that I'm noticing, maybe I'll just go through these with you. Animal senses, people have watched them, but I have 0 likes. That tells me that they're watching them, but they're not enjoying them. And it covers things like antennas, whiskers, compound eyes, and colored vision. I'm not going to do them if nobody's going to watch them. About tarantulas, I'm probably not going to do them anymore because I don't have the tarantulas anymore. And it makes no sense to do them. They do have views. One of the videos has over 73 views, but again, face-to-face, bushmeat, face-to-face white tigers. The first 3 have 3 views. One has 4 views, one has 2, and one has 4. So the interviews, so let's see, that's 10, 13. Anyway, you can't go through and look necessarily. But those will be taken out. The videos are not being removed, like I said. They will stay up, but I'm not going to put time and energy into doing them. Unless I know that you guys really want to see it. I may post up on if I decide that one of these might be fun to do, I will post them up on the video or up in community page, and I'll say, hey, do you guys want to see this? One thing I don't understand about these videos is I've noticed that once I put the object in my mouth, the videos seem to be cut off. Have you guys noticed that at all? If you've watched them? I don't understand why they're cut off. But they are cut off, and I don't know why. So that is what's happening. Now, right now, I don't have plans for all of them, but the interviews will happen at least monthly. And I know the first one is going to be the Spider Lady. I'm going to try to pick people that are either on YouTube or Instagram. The first one is going to be from Instagram. I may even pick somebody from TikTok. When I do these, all of their information, as much as I can get, will be posted on the description page. So you'll be able to decide if you want to watch them or not, and that's fine. You're under no obligation to do that, but check them out. You might meet somebody that you really like. Huh? Okay. You might find that, there's somebody that strikes your fancy a little bit. And that is cool. If you look at I believe you can get onto Facebook or onto YouTube, rather. I believe it is public, my subscriptions. There's no guarantee that the people that are on my list will talk to me. But I don't have, whoops. This is something new I'm doing, so I don't know if it's going to work or not. I don't know what it'll look like. But I have a whole bunch of people to choose from. So, like, I'm not going to ask, am I frozen? Or am I just talking and babbling and nobody wants to say anything? I guess what I'm saying is, if you like something, what animals are in Ireland? That's a good question. Is that an idea for a video, or is that just something that popped into your head and you want the answer now? There's probably more animals than this, okay? But there are hoopies, which is a bird, song thrush, cormorants, magpies, otters. Basking sharks live in the water around Ireland. The great tit, which is a bird. Thornback ray, which would be in the water. Puffins. Chaffinches, long-eared owls. White-tailed eagles. Harbor porpoises, red squirrels. Their red squirrels are much different than our red squirrels. Their red squirrels actually have pointed ears. They have red kites, which is a hawk-like bird. Harbor porpoises, pygmy shrews, goldfinches, buzzard, which is a type of hawk. Barn owls, hedgehogs, peregrine falcons, badgers, common frogs, red fox, pine marten, red deer, and mountain hares. However, they don't have snakes. And no, the reason they don't have snakes has nothing to do with the fact that they were chased off by a saint. There are 25 species of cetaceans that are spotted around their coast. We could do that. It would have to be scheduled. 25 different species of cetaceans. Yeah, if you guys want to see something that I haven't done yet, the only way that I'm going to know that there's interest in it, of course, is if you tell me. If you don't tell me that you have this interest in a live, I'm not going to know. And I'm not going to schedule it because I don't know there's interest. And I do have a lot of, like, I'm planning. So I need to look at something real quick. January what? January 5th. January 5th is a Sunday, so January 6th, 7th, 9th, 10th. We're going to make that an exploring nature. Irish animals. What? That would be a Friday. January 10th is a Friday. I'm not doing it January 1st. I'm not doing it the 1st. I'm doing it January 10th. So that is always a possibility. Yeah. Okay. If there is nothing else, we are almost out of time. Where is everybody as of late? Did I scare them all off? What the heck? We might have. I might have frightened her off. I don't know. I know she got frozen. But there had... Oh, okay. Okay. Whew. We worry. So yeah. If you can think of something, a series of videos that I'm not doing, a different spin on something, because I have a long list of playlists that you guys can check out. Believe it or not, we have done 150 different lives. 130 lives, if you can believe it. I'm probably not going to be doing a lot of videos for kids. Yeah, I don't want to do a bunch of I like my weekday lives to be a little bit more laid back, just because I don't have the ability to... I can't schedule those. That's my problem, predecessor, is I can't schedule those lives. They are totally dependent on my nephew taking a nap. I mean, I can go live on the days... I can go live during the days that I don't babysit. And I do. I try to. And those lives actually have helped to boost the channel. It's crazy. 709 subscribers. So it works. And I actually like doing them. I just don't like the fact that at the end, Carol's fingers are falling off. The last one was 2 days ago. It got 127 views. Something happened and we quit and restarted. It got 121. The one before that was 121. Midweek Live got 61. Labor Day Chat got 141 views. Want the Chat got 254 views. And it looks like I restarted the live for some reason and got 127 views. So people are watching them, and we are gaining big time from doing those. that's most of the subscribers that we've gained have been through those chats. And I might try going live and having a topic at least once one of those days. And I will post a possible topic in the community page. And I'll say something like, if I go live, this is the topic that we're going to talk about. So right now, our views are sitting at 100. I'm sorry. Right now, our stats are 709 subscribers, 15.5 thousand views, 199 watch hours. And then we have 1,626 public watch hours. So we're getting there. And that's what I like about those. Now, the problem is it's all dependent upon him waking up. It's all dependent on him being asleep. It's like yesterday he went to bed and I could have hopped on, but my phone was charging. I need to get the watch hours in. So I appreciate you guys watching videos. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. I appreciate it big time. Well, that's why I'm not going to do it when he's awake, because I can't have him in the video. And then once he's awake, I have to end. I ended one live because he was asleep, or he woke up. Another one I ended pretty quickly was because my brother came home early. So when I do these videos, yeah, well, once my brother comes home, I have to end the live because then I get to go home. Another thing that I can do is I can bring some stuff down from the danger box and we can talk about that. Or I can bring one of the animals and we can do that. We can do a game. We can do trivia based on that animal. We can do the games. We can do a game of trivia down there. So I still want to do just the random hop on and chat videos. Sorry. I don't want to do a video during the day. So this information that is showing is current up until September 2nd. So they don't update it all the time. One thing that they did just release onto the dashboard somewhere, maybe on analytics. I think. Oh, I went too far. No, I already looked at that. So, I don't know if you guys are interested in this, but they've given out information over from the last 3 months. And this is just stats. So over the last 3 months, whoops. So over the last 3 months, 33% came from Up Next, 27% from YouTube homepage, and 17% from Shorts feed. Top videos leading viewers to more of your content, Whale Tales, and then some videos that aren't mine. So these videos were most found on the homepage. Whale Tales, 2 groups of whales, an organism of the week, giant squid. These were most found in your Shorts feed. It looks like Olm, Honey Badger, and Desert Rose. So I just thought that was sort of interesting. I never really noticed that. Weekly recap we've already done. Just to give you a little bit of a clue, or a little bit more information on the channel, I think watch time hours are 199. That is 49 more than usual. 44 subscribers, about the same as usual. I disagree. I think we're usually not that high. Yeah, I think so. Bob the Violin, what are you talking about? Thank you, Carol. Yeah, I think I did it. Oh no, I know, I saw it. No, Bob, I'm not answering it. Because the language in it. I can't have stuff like that up on my channel. I don't mind answering questions, but that question, yeah. I sometimes have kids that come in here, and I have to be careful with that. I love to sometimes look at my analytics, I'm like, what? I had 1.2 thousand people in live streams in the last 28 days. New viewers. I will say in the last 28 days, live stream views are only sitting at 2,000. Shorts are at 3.3 thousand. And videos are at 10.2 thousand. Yeah. Now, what's sort of sad, top playlist, and I think, do you guys have access to the music playlist? I don't think so. But top playlist in the last 28 days is music, species focused, things to do with your kids and family, natural world explained, and for kids. Well, if you do, then everybody does, Carol. But let's see. For kids, animal myths about tarantulas, poisonous plants or venomous animals, potentially deadly creatures, and ecology or ecological topics. So, and I'm okay with that. Top live streams that we've done, because yes, it keeps track of that. Want to Chat, be safe around coyotes. So Want to Chat got 254 views. Be safe around coyotes, 176. Learn to Care, Asiatic Lion. Bob the Violin, you still here? Learn to Care, Asiatic Lion. It's Labor Day. And just coming in to chat. So, on shorts, we had 28.6% of people viewed, 71.4% swiped away. Again, Carol, it depends on him sleeping. Or I do it very, very early in the morning while he is sleeping. When it comes to my audience, 1.4 thousand are returning viewers, and 11.2 thousand are unique viewers. And again, 44 subscribers, same as usual. You guys are 0.7% are 13 to 17. That is brand new, probably because of the lives. 18 to 25 years of age, 6.7%. 25 through 34 make up 44.7% of my viewers. 35 to 44%, 35 to 44 make up 42.4%. 45 to 54 make up 3.5% of my viewers. 55 to 64 years old makes up 1.7% of my views. And 65 plus makes up about 0.3% of my views. Most of my viewers are male. 51.6%. Females make up only 48.4% of my views. Not just you. The countries that are the most viewed, that have the most viewers, I like looking at this too. United States, Indonesia, Brazil, Vietnam, South Korea. By the way, as I'm reading over this, each one is a smaller number. So starting over again, this is for a period of August 10th through September 6th, by the way. United States, Indonesia, Brazil, Vietnam, South Korea, Philippines, Thailand, United Kingdom, India, and Malaysia. So, currently, Russia has not been in my live in a while. In the last year, yeah, they didn't show up. I did not see them show up. United States, Indonesia, Vietnam, Brazil, Philippines, South Korea, India, United Kingdom, Thailand, Mexico. I don't know if more would show up. No. Yeah, I don't know why. Oh. Well, that's interesting. In the last 28 days, I have had people from United States, India, the Netherlands, Canada, Bangladesh, and United Kingdom. Well, that doesn't matter so much on this. United States, India, this is for the last year, for just the lives. United States, India, Indonesia, Netherlands, the Philippines, United Kingdom, Bangladesh, Brazil, Pakistan, Canada. I don't know why, but I feel like I've offended people. Anyway, guys, I have stuff I need to get done. Questions are done for the interview. Everything is set except for her approving the questions and then getting them squared away. So, thank you for coming in. After we do the live, after we do the video for the interview, if everything goes well, I will email somebody else if I get the courage to do it. But if this doesn't go well, I may not do another interview. I don't know. There's a lot to figure out with this, so I will talk to you in the next live, which on this channel will be Tuesday. I don't know why I didn't do this already, but I didn't. Do you guys want to know Sundays? I will just go through it. What the heck? I am going to try posting lives at least a couple days in advance. Lives are September 8th, Dinosaurs in My Collection. September 10th, Ecological Relationships. September 12th, Conservation Spotlight, Ring-tailed Lemur. September 13th, It Is Alive. September 14th, Don't Feed the Animals. September 15th, North American My Collection. And then September 17th is Memphis Zoo To Do. Guys, see you in the next one. Remember to never give up on yourselves and always keep learning. Keep reaching for your goals, and I will see you in the next one. We are talking about how science gauges what is alive and what is not. I don't know, it was an idea that hit, so I'm going to do it. So I will talk to you later. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great night.